Coach, thoughts on the game, please?
Not pleased. I felt like they had a bigger. I told the team this. I felt like they had a bigger mentality, back against the wall type mentality that we didn't match, we didn't surpass, we didn't. We let it dictate the game. Gave away too much. It's distant shooting. I mean, they were finding confidence through our inability to close out shooters. They scored a great first goal off a guy being open in a pocket of space. He's too open, and we've got to it's our reaction off the turnover that is why that space is open. We've got to react quicker and close up shop quicker, close up the middle of the field. And we were too slow to do that. And De La Vega got on the ball, and that's their goal. And then they were able to make it sort of an ugly game. Just there were a lot of foul. Like it was choppy, and there was no rhythm. I thought we didn't generate enough in the attack. We got to figure out why, but it just wasn't enough. But it just the game didn't have any rhythm, and I think that was due to what they wanted it to be once they got the goal, and then due to a crew that is what it is.
Coach Carlos Nava, ESPN Deportes. Is there any update on Peter Musa injury?
Nothing is confirmed yet, but we don't. The severity level we don't think is too high. It's an ankle sprain, so we just don't know the actual, if it's a 1, 2, 3, but we don't think it's a terrible one. But we'll have to evaluate him, and I think he stepped wrong and rolled it on the foot of a guy, and so we'll evaluate him now and tomorrow morning, and hopefully he's not out too long.
Coach Paul Livingood, WFA. You guys have a series of road games coming up. You have done really well on the road. Is that a welcoming sight, knowing that you guys have done well on the road?
I'm going to look at it that way. I hope the guys look at it that way. But we're going to be fine. We just got to figure out. We got to really diagnose what happened tonight and why it happened, and have growth mindsets in a warrior-like mentality that we can bounce back and be a better version of ourselves next weekend. But 3 losses at home is unacceptable. It's not acceptable. Got to figure out what it is. Well, why? Because we had a great week of training. We had a great week of training that guys were engaged. Guys were with intensity. The mentality all week long it was all there. So I'm a little shocked that it wasn't translated, because usually as a coach, when you have a great week, it translates on the weekend. And we just didn't find rhythm, and we didn't hurt the opponent enough.
Is there any questions on Zoom? All right. And with that, we will conclude tonight's post-match press conference.
Tough result. What did you see out there? Why was it so difficult to break them down?
I think we just started poorly, really, to be honest. I think our mentality to start the game, we want to show that the fans that we won it. We want to show them a good result and good performance. And just disappointing not to give the fans what they want and what they deserve. So it was just pretty disappointed. I don't think we got up to the pace of the game. I think we were too stretched, and we didn't really have that fighting mentality when we went 1-0 down that we normally usually have. That we all know that we can come back from the games, but it just didn't happen today.
It seemed like it was tough to build from the back in terms of getting the ball lower midfield and then progressing it forward. I know that's something that you worked on with Eric in the week. How do you think that progressed?
Yeah, I don't think we really got going in terms of playing from the back like our coach wanted to be honest. We knew that they were going to press high, and there's still going to be pockets if we play around them, but I don't think we just got through in the game, to be honest, to play around, and we never got it going, so just disappointing that we didn't really play the way we know we can.
Looking ahead, 3 games on the road, you guys have been excellent on the road so far. Is that almost like a safe haven at this point, which is kind of opposite from what it usually is versus coming home? But what do you think of going on the road?
Well, I think every opportunity is an opportunity to bounce back and to progress. So we're going to have a good week of training and then progress to the weekend. And our goal is to get 3 points and bounce back. So we've done well on the road, so we're just going to bounce back, work hard during the week and get a result on the weekend.
And a tough result, obviously. It seemed like offensively it was kind of tough to break them down. What did you see once you came to the game?
Yeah, I think we were trying to do a lot of things, and some of it worked, some of it not so much. Personally, I think we maybe didn't get enough numbers forward quick enough. We were always a little bit second to the ball, second to make a run. Where in the past, in the last couple of games, I think we've been a lot better at that, and that's the way we scored goals. Today, I think we just lacked a little creativity from everybody, and we just need to be a little bit better, more aggressive, more creative to create some more chances.
You came into the game a little earlier than you probably expected. What was coach's message to you coming in?
Just get on there, do what you know how to do, and follow the game plan, and let's get a result.
What about coming into the game? What was the message from coach?
Collectively, I'd say just build on what we've been doing. I think the past couple of results have been okay. The past performances have been building up every week. I think they've been getting better, and I think today's message was just have the best performance of the season so far. And I think we're a little bit disappointed that we didn't do that.
Looking ahead, a couple of road trips in front of you guys. You guys have been great on the road so far. Does that offer almost an even better chance to bounce back?
Yeah, I mean, as much as home should be a fortress, I think this season we've struggled so far at home, and away we've been pretty solid. So I think for us, we can regroup, go away, and do what we've done throughout this season so far, and hopefully get back on track.
Last one. There's going to be a lot of reasons, but why do you think you guys had more success on the road than at home, where typically you guys do really well?
To be honest, it depends on different teams and different years, but I'd say this year I think it's a new group, and we spend a lot of time together on the road. So I think when you're always with the same guys and everybody's around you with the coaches, you build relationships a little bit better. And I think maybe that's one big reason I think that we're more of a team on the road, and I think we need to carry that over to home games.
¿Qué es lo que está pasando con el equipo de Dallas? Como visitante está teniendo muy buenos resultados, pero sus partidos en casa se le están complicando mucho.
Sí, no estamos bien en casa, tenemos que arreglar las cosas, no sé qué pasa la verdad, que no sé si nos quedamos más nerviosos o algo así mental, pero necesitamos arreglar lo más rápido posible porque en casa tenemos que ser más fuertes.
¿No consideras tú que están quedándole a deber a su afición, que los espera ver ganar? Tienen 4 partidos jugados aquí, solamente una victoria.
Claro que estamos tristes y queremos dar lo mejor siempre, ganar los partidos en casa. Esto que estoy hablando, que tenemos que mejorar, entrenar, hablar en el vestuario, lo que podemos hacer para ganar. La verdad es que tenemos que en casa tener como una fortaleza y ganar los partidos para la hinchada y para nosotros también, porque trabajamos muy fuerte y tenemos que encontrar el camino de las victorias en casa.
El equipo de Seattle los neutralizó, vimos cómo apretaron mucho a los jugadores desequilibrantes de Dallas y no les permitieron ninguna libertad.
Creo que ellos tienen un buen equipo también. Hoy en día todos los equipos estudian, tienen como el staff, hacen videos, hacen scouting sobre los equipos y esto pasa. Tenemos que encontrar salidas dentro del partido para construir la jugada de goles.
Finalmente, ¿qué estás viendo en la MLS, tú que vienes del fútbol de Brasil? ¿Muy diferente a lo que esperabas?
Hay una intensidad bárbara, es mucho contraataque y creo que hay una posesión también un poco menos de lo que yo estaba acostumbrado, un juego más vertical. Pero estoy muy feliz, feliz en el club, feliz con la familia también en la ciudad y tenemos que tratar de ganar más partidos, estar siempre arriba en la tabla para que consigamos ir a los playoffs.
Gracias, Ramiro.
Gracias, un abrazo.
Sobre el juego, vemos una formación en la media, está dividido en un grupo de 3 y 2. Se te ve a veces ahí en dinamismo y el juego estuvo bien, simplemente basado en el encuentro, la media no se encontraba. ¿Qué es lo que piensas de la media y su formación?
Sí, empezamos el campeonato jugando con una formación distinta y hace 4 partidos creo estamos jugando con un 4-3-3 y esto yo creo que necesita tiempo, son jugadores nuevos en el plantel, en el equipo y a veces necesita un poco más de tiempo para que las cosas estén bien fijadas dentro del equipo, dentro del juego, pero creo que tenemos que mejorar y tenemos que hablar esto adentro del vestuario.